I love Oxford, Mississippi.
I do too. It's such a cute, quaint, got the downtown, all of it. And home to our Delta darling, Elizabeth Heiskell. She's an author, a chef. I mean, she's on the Today Show. Her Bloody Mary mix is so good. Debutante farmer.
You'll be behind the counter drinking Bloody Marys while I try to get the interview.
Maybe we should stop and get some vodka.
I'm Sarah Stone-Smith.
And I'm Courtney Goolsby.
In this series, we highlight the latest movers, shakers, and tastemakers in the South.
Join us as we say it Southern with chef and entrepreneur Elizabeth Heiskell.
Like a ray of sunshine.
Thanks for having us. I'm so happy y'all are here.
Elizabeth, thank you so much for having us in your home today.
I'm so excited. I'm not kidding. It's been like waiting on Christmas morning.
Well, we're so excited to be in Oxford today.
Yes. What a dream to live here and have your business here.
It is.
But you didn't start here. You
No.
came from the Delta, honey.
Started
Our
in the
Delta
Delta.
darling.
And
Yes.
it's, you know, people say, well, where are you from? And I always say, well, I'm from the Delta, but I live in Oxford. I very much love both places. I'm super, super lucky to have had both of those experiences and still go back to the Delta all the time.
Explain the Delta a little bit to people who aren't from the South.
Well, you know, there really is hardly any place like it in the world as far as I'm concerned. It's where fun and food, I mean, they literally go hand in hand. A lot of people say there's not a whole lot to do there. And so you learn how to entertain at home. We would always have people in our house Friday and Saturday night. I mean, it was just party after party. And if we weren't at home, then we were at somebody else's house. So that just always stayed with me.
Well, this cookbook has everything in it. Sarah and I own it. We love it. We cook from it.
Thank
Weekday
you.
staples. And it is about celebrating things that aren't just the holidays, the grandeur.
Exactly.
It's about every day.
Right, because, you know, Mama, even if it was a Monday night, if we had something blooming in the yard, whether it was, you know, a little azalea or a daffodil, she was gonna go out, pick them, put them in a pretty vase. I mean, we used our pretty silver. We used our pretty napkins. I mean, she knew that there was no reason in the world to wait to celebrate.
Well, I hope we're going to cook something out of
Oh, honey, we are.
I
We
am
are.
hungry,
So
and
this is one of
bacon
my
smelling good.
favorite summer recipes.
Okay.
It's a cornbread salad. It's a layered salad that's divine, and then also a river rat cocktail. This is something we used to make in Rosedale when we'd take on the river, and I think y'all are gonna love both of them. I'm gonna let y'all help me because I want you to see how easy this is. You'll start by adding the lettuce. So we're gonna do a nice layer of lettuce. You can just use your hands. And then I'm gonna start cutting up our cucumbers. You're the boss of these recipes. So if you don't like cucumbers, honey, you don't have to add cucumbers. If you do, great. So now we're gonna add the cucumbers. I want you to do a little bit of bacon, these green onions, and then the cheese. This salad, it is everything you love about a salad. You know, there's nothing healthy, you know, it's all the good
My
stuff.
kind of salad.
And,
But I have to ask about the cornbread, though. If I can't cook cornbread like that.
honey, yes, you can. You're gonna get my book and you're gonna read the recipe. Cornbread is just a few ingredients and you do not need to be intimidated. It's gonna turn out like that every single time, I promise, if you follow this recipe. So now we'll start with some tomatoes. And then, of course, you know, a little ranch dressing. So now, if you'll grab some of that corn, and then we're gonna sprinkle that on top.
Okay.
So while we're doing this, I kind of feel like I'm on the Today Show.
Yes. Hoda and Jenna.
Exactly, that's exactly who y'all are.
Tell us a little bit about that experience.
You know, there's nothing like it. I had wanted to be on the Today Show for 15 years.
Manifested it.
I had no agents, I had no PR people, I had nothing. I was literally in the middle of a tomato farm in Oxford, Mississippi when the opportunity came. Now we're gonna keep on layering,
Okay,
girls.
okay, we can
So
do
now
that.
here we are, we've got more lettuce.
Okay.
And then
More bacon, let's not forget
let's
bacon.
do the bacon, we love the bacon. So we're gonna end this with a little more cornbread.
I love some
Right.
cornbread.
And this is something that you can make ahead of time. You know, if you are having a big party, you've got a lot of, you know, you got to fluff your pillows. You need to make sure that you dust everything. And the food really can, you know, kind of come second.
Well, I'm ready for the drink to come first.
Honey, I know. Let me tell
Can
you
we
something.
do that?
So so we're gonna go ahead and add our tequila. We call this one the river rat because we felt like river rats. We were on that river every day, skiing, fishing. When we lived in the Delta, when I grew up there, it was pretty awesome. So we got a little lime juice in here.
Okay.
And then I'm kind of obsessed with these honey straws. So especially for cocktails, so you just snip off that end, and then you just go right on in there. So I'm gonna let y'all do some snipping and some stirring, and then we're gonna finish it off with some pink grapefruit juice. Then you'll just kind of, mix that up, throw in a few more limes just for fun and color, and honey, you got a cocktail on your hands.
Ooh-wee. Delicious.
Cheers.
Now, where can you get this cookbook?
I always say Square Books, because if you buy them from Square Books, I'll run up there, personalize them, and then they'll ship them to you. But of course, all major bookstores, you can get it on Amazon, everywhere.
Elizabeth, thank you so much for having us today. We've had the best time.
I don't ever want y'all to leave.
We don't want to. So why don't we have some cornbread salad, take our drinks on the back porch?
Yes, let's do that. Cheers to the best day. Thank
Yes,
you.
thank
y'all so
you.
much for coming.
On the next Say It Southern, we meet up with Colby Midget, founder and owner of Premier Flowers.
After working a corporate 9-to-5 job, Colby followed her passion and opened a floral shop in downtown Memphis where she creates one-of-a-kind designs.
I come from a very crafty family. My mother, grandmother, and my aunt were gardeners, and my grandmother, she did flower arranging on the side. So I just kind of picked it up.
You live life on your own terms. You won't be told what you can't do, and we're here to back you. From the boardroom to the big stage, Renasant Bank supports women striving for success. Because greatness isn't held to anyone's expectations, except yours. So if anyone says you can't, prove them wrong. Rise with Renasant, supporting women and the communities they influence every day.